self-control is rare. Not because it is difficult, but because most people never practice it. They react to everything. They speak without thinking. They act without reflecting, and then they wonder why their life feels out of control. Self-control is the ability to pause, to breathe, to think before you act, to choose your response instead of being controlled by your emotions, and that is a superpower. Most people are slaves to impulses. They eat when they are bored. They scroll when they are uncomfortable. They argue when they are emotional. They quit when they are tired. They spend when they are stressed. They speak when they are angry, and they regret it later. Self-control is understanding that every action has a consequence, even the small ones, especially the small ones. Because small decisions, repeated daily, create the direction of your life. Self-control is saying no when everything inside you wants to say yes, no to distractions. No to comfort, no to impulses, no to habits that feel good now but destroy you later. It is easy to follow feelings. It is hard to follow principles. That is why self-control is so powerful, because it allows you to live by standards, not by moods. A person without self-control cannot build discipline, cannot build focus, cannot build consistency, because self-control is the foundation of all of them. When you control your actions, you control your future. When you control your emotions, you control your decisions. When you control your impulses, you control your life. Self-control is quiet. Nobody applauds you for not reacting. Nobody notices when you stay calm. Nobody sees when you resist temptation, but your future does. Every time you choose patience over anger, you grow. Every time you choose silence over reaction, you grow. Every time you choose discipline over impulse, you grow. Self-control is not about being perfect. It is about being aware. Aware of what you feel, aware of what you want to do, and choosing what is right instead of what is easy. The strongest people you know are not the loudest. They are the most controlled. They don't explode. They don't overreact. They don't lose themselves in emotions. They remain steady, calm, focused. Self-control gives you clarity, because when emotions are quiet, your mind can think. And when your mind can think, your decisions improve. Most problems in life come from lack of self-control, saying things you shouldn't say, doing things you shouldn't do, reacting when you should wait, speaking when you should stay silent. Self-control is mastering yourself, and when you master yourself, nothing outside of you can control you. Comment control if you are choosing to master yourself. Like this video if you understand that power begins within. And subscribe to Built-in Silence if you are building a life based on discipline, patience, and self-control.